Alright, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're talking about the Kenda Pinner Pros here. But before we get into today's video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss you guys awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, today we're talking about these Kenda Pinner Pro tires here. So these are the exact same tires that I'm running on the Poseidon Norton since we built it up back in early May, I think it was. So we have now been running these tires for about 4 months on the Poseidon Norton, and wow, these are a great tire. That's what I'm going to start us off with. These are a great tire to use. So tire size we're using down here, this is a 27.5 by 2.4. These are in the 120 TPI, so they have 120 threads per inch. So they're a very robust tire. So these are the ATC casing, which I believe is the all-terrain casing. It's going to be made for essentially a hard trail bike. Made to last, made to survive, made to do what you need to do on a good solid trail bike, which is exactly what my Poseidon Norton is. So along with that, with these being the Pro, these are set up tubeless, so I've been running these tubeless on this bike this entire time. So with the Pinner Pro, let me read you what Kenda's description of these are. They say the Pinner is Kenda's newest gravity mountain bike tire. This tire shines with excellent corner predictability and high puncture protection for dry conditions. Exclusively developed with World Cup athletes and designed to hold its own against the toughest competitors. Yeah, I would say it does everything there. So high puncture protection. So those of you who don't know, I live here in Reno, Nevada. It's the desert. We have thorns everywhere. I have dealt with thorns and tires that don't deal with stuff like that, and I've dealt with these that actually deal with it very well. Just talking about the past couple weeks, I actually had a puncture on the front tire, pulled it right out, no problem at all. Didn't start anything. It was a decently long thorn. It was probably about yay big. And that's the first one I've really dealt with on this bike that's actually come close to making a hole. So it does very good on puncture protection. With that sidewall cornering, I have yet to find something that these will slip out on. They grip all day, all night. You can rely on these things for grip. I have ridden these on the sandy trails we get here in Nevada, up to Tahoe where we get more rocky trails, up to Everstoke where there's a good mix of loam and dirt and rocks. I've taken these all over the place, and I have yet to find a flaw in the grip of these tires. The tread design on these is just made to grip. It's also made to roll pretty well. It actually rolls decently fast on trails. I've ultimately been surprised by how fast these roll for how aggressive they are. I ride a cross-country bike as well. My cross-country bike has a faster rolling set of tires on it. These roll pretty well compared to those. Now, of course, they are going to roll slower because you have giant tread knobs on here, but they do roll really well and really fast, and they're really not that bad to ride with, even at the low pressures these want. In my case, I'm running these around 20 to 25 PSI based on where I'm riding, and that really just makes them have that grip on anything you're going over. Even for a bigger guy like me with dad bod, they definitely work and do the job exceedingly well. I can't believe how well these tires have worked. So speaking of these tires and just the quality and how well they've stood up, I do run an insert in the rear on my hardtail. I am running the Tandis Tubeless Pro insert in the rear tire, so there's a little bit extra support in that. But even still, 20 to 25 PSI, no problems at all. Haven't had them burp off the bead at all. Even through all the aggressive riding I do with them at a low pressure, 20 to 25 PSI. I have not had a problem with these tires. They are tough, robust. I have pinged them off things. I've smacked them against branches and roots on trails, smacked them against rocks, where spots where I would have killed another tire. And they're still alive. These are still the same set I've been running for the past 4 or 5 months. Still exactly the same ones. This is just a nice spare tire they sent out for me, and I have not had to use it still. Even with all the crazy riding I do here, even with all the punctures that they could be prone to here in Nevada, and ripping down rocky trails on a hardtail, I haven't had a problem with them. It's kind of impressive. And it's one of those things, like I've mentioned before about Kenda, is I think the Kenda tires are really just underrated tire. You go to mountain bike stuff and nobody's running Kenda tires. Nobody's running the Pinner Pros. I'm the only one that shows up with the bike with the Kenda logo on the tire. And it makes me wonder why. And it's really that I just think people don't associate Kenda with really good mountain bike tires. But after riding just the Pinner Pros, Kenda's got some good stuff. You're crazy if you don't try this tire out. So they do offer this in multiple different casings here. So like I said, this is the advanced trail casing, the ATC, which is developed for every kind of trail riding. So great protection level, sidewall and subtread, grippy compound for the breast ride comfort. Works good for all mountain and trail. Then they have the advanced gravity casing, which like I said at the beginning, this is a gravity tire. So they do have the advanced gravity casing as well. That's developed for rough downhill conditions on like World Cup level. They're pretty bulletproof. That's what they call it. Bulletproof casing with the highest possible protection. Super tacky compound intended to use for a downhill freeride enduro race. Yeah, I'm out there. We're good with the advanced trail casing here. And then of course they have the SCT casing as well, which is kind of a great all-around performance, offering high protection from sidewalls while fast rolling, compounded, low weight. Those are going to be more like your cross-country casing. So they offer these in pretty much any different casing you could want to stick on a mountain bike. Whether that's doing kind of more of an aggressive cross-country trail, but you still want a fast, light rolling tire, great tire for you. You're doing more aggressive trail riding and all mountain trails, great tire for you. As you can tell, great tire. I love these tires on this bike. Or even if you're going through some intense downhill stuff and enduro and freestyle stuff, you can ride these as well, just with the different casings on there. So for this one, I think this is the one that I saw has the most casing options for it, and as well as that multiple tire size options as well. So say you run the 2.4, I believe they have a 2.6 as well. So you have a few different options for width on here. But ultimately, Kenda Pinner Pro's underrated tire. You want these tires. These are a great tire that grips when you wouldn't think they would grip. I have not had a problem with these gripping at all. They work amazing. Pick these up. If you want an all-terrain, all-mountain tire, ready to hit the trail, ready to take on whatever you want to throw at it, the Pinner Pros are a great way to go. So I'm going to have a link down in the description below. That way you guys can check them out for yourselves and you can pick a setup of the Pinner Pros. They're really good tires. You are not going to be disappointed. Like I said, I ride this bike hard. If you've seen my videos on this bike and where I take this bike, I ride this bike hard for a hardtail, and it does a great job. And these tires make it ride just like I want it to. So big thanks to Kenda for sending me out this set of Pinner Pros for the Poseidon Norton. So I can test them out, show you guys what kind of cool tire options Kenda has for you. There's going to be more Kenda reviews coming, so stay tuned for those if you want to learn about different tires Kenda has. But today, big thanks for the Pinner Pros. If you guys enjoyed the video, or at least learned something today, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys, love answering any questions you have, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.